You mentioned Gladio, and I wanted to actually talk about that a little bit and how important it is. Most people know that, CIA was running such operations like MK Ultra, MK Naomi. That's another thing that people don't know. MK Ultra actually had brothers and sisters that most people don't know about, that never stopped and continued as like brother-sister operations. In 1951, they poisoned the French village. In 1950s, they poisoned San Francisco through Operation Sea Spray. And then, of course, we have Gladio, when MI6 and the CIA very, I would say very cunningly, made Europe believe that the Soviet Union was going to invade after World War II. And there was like high chances that Soviet Union would one day try and invade Europe, which is obviously nonsense, because Soviet Union, everyone who knows history knows that they lost 27 million men in World War II, and it made no sense for them. Even if they wanted to invade Europe, they couldn't. But they used the fear element, like they always do, to make Europe believe that this was needed, and they needed some kind of secret armies that NATO would solicit and provide for them to stay behind secretly in European countries. Now, just think about how dangerous that is. Like if you're Germany or if you're Italy and you all of a sudden have some kind of secret CIA army like in your country, it's just unbelievable that they got away with it. And it's unbelievable that they found people in those countries to agree to this. And I'll tell you even a very interesting incident about this. When Operation Gladio is just one operation, right? Operation Gladio had, again, like multiple different operations in different countries. It just Gladio was in Italy, and the first one that broke out as a news was Gladio. But there was an operation in Turkey, for example, exactly same operation. It just, in Turkey, it was under Grey Wolves. It was under a different name, right? So when Gladio came to light, Defense Minister of Belgium went to Italy and kind of gave hard time to Italian Prime Minister, saying that, like, are you on your mind? Like, what are you doing? This is extremely dangerous for Europe. You allowed a foreign country, not just one. It was not just the CIA, right? It was MI6 as well. So you allowed foreign countries to meddle, inside Italy, like in your domestic affairs, and you're allowing this army to stay there. And Italian Prime Minister, to his defense, he didn't do it. He just he was one of the victims to this whole thing. So in his defense, he was like, listen, I know this is bad and I'm not okay with this at all. But why are you preaching this to me when you have the same army in your country? And Defense Minister was shocked. He was like, no, we don't. Like, I'm the defense minister of the country. If we did have an army like that, I would know. So to that, Prime Minister told him that, why don't you go and ask your military and intelligence people, ask your chief of staffs, like, if you do have this army, and then get back to me. So Defense Minister goes back, investigated the whole case, and discovered that he did have a secret army, and he didn't know about it at all. And this is a defense minister of the country. Like, it's unreal. And when he complained about it and said, why is it that I don't know about this thing? Military told him, why would we tell you anything? You're just a politician. You're here for only a certain period of time. Politicians come and go, and we stay here forever. Intelligence people stay here forever. Military stays here forever. You're a nobody. So that should tell you how much power does the CIA has, not only here in the US, but overseas as well. This is a true story.